The Gorath survival arena was notorious across the galaxy. Its challenge was simple in description but brutal in execution: survive 3 days on a wilderness planet with no tools, no replicators, and absolutely no technology. Alien species had trained for months to endure the environmental and cognitive pressures, but this year, an unexpected contestant arrived. Eshan Riaz, a human from Earth, stepped onto the arena platform with nothing but a small satchel of seeds and a calm grin. Around him, alien cadets, 6-limbed Salaxians, glowing Elithrai, and furry Malorians, stared in bewilderment. Instructor Vark Thane, a crustacean-like authority with spiked carapace, cleared his throat. Cadets, today begins the 3-day no-tech survival game. All tools and electronic devices are forbidden. Nature is your only aid. Failure is permanent. The hatch sealed, leaving the participants alone in a dense forest of towering iridescent trees, bioluminescent moss, and mysterious twisting vines. Day 1, Chaos and Observation. Most alien cadets immediately panicked. The Elithrai attempted to bend crystalline branches into crude shelters but shattered half their limbs in the process. The Salaxians tried extracting nutrients from alien roots, only to discover most were mildly toxic. The Malorians huddled together, shivering and whining. Eshan, however, surveyed his surroundings with a calm efficiency. He collected dry branches, stacked leaves for a rudimentary roof, and dug a shallow trench for drainage. By nightfall, he had a basic shelter that would withstand rain and provide insulation. He even started a small fire using friction and dry twigs, the smoke curling into the twilight sky. Alien cadets looked on in disbelief. Day 2, Resourcefulness surfaces. The aliens' panic escalated. Salaxians' shelters collapsed. Elithrai struggled to maintain warmth. Malorians cried out, unable to locate safe water sources. Their comm channels buzzed with frantic requests for extraction. Meanwhile, Eshan's day was methodical. He boiled river water using heated stones, then filtered it through layers of moss. Next, he crushed certain leaves and mixed them with ash to create primitive soap. By mid-afternoon, he was cleaning his hands and clothes. Vark Thane, observing via hidden drones, nearly dropped his datapad. Impossible, he muttered. No human could survive this environment, let alone produce clean water and soap without tools. Eshan merely smiled as he dried his hands, leaving a faint earthy scent. Day 3, Mastery of Nature. By the 3rd day, chaos ruled the arena. Alien cadets were weak, lethargic, and disoriented. Their shelter attempts were soggy, their food sources contaminated. Eshan, on the other hand, thrived. He expanded his fire pit into a contained hearth, boiled water for drinking, washed his minimal supplies, and even devised a basic trap for small forest animals. His shelter now had an overhanging roof, an improvised drainage system, and a heated area near the fire that maintained comfort through the bitter nights. Malorians approached him cautiously. You are still alive?" one squeaked. "Yep," Eshan replied, pouring boiling water into a makeshift cup. "Clean water, fire, soap. Nothing fancy. Just paying attention." The Elithrai tried to examine his soap-making process, fascinated but confused by its simplicity. The Salaxians were too exhausted to care. The verdict. At the end of the 3rd day, the arena's artificial daylight faded. Vark Thane descended into the clearing, his multiple eyes scanning the scene. "Cadets," he announced, his mandibles clicking in disbelief, "all species have failed except one. This human has not only survived but thrived using nothing but natural resources." He gestured at Eshan's camp. Logs stacked into a sturdy shelter, fire crackling, water gleaming in a moss-lined basin, soap drying on a branch. "You have demonstrated ingenuity, resilience, and mastery of survival principles that our best cadets could not match. The humans, it seems, are terrifyingly capable." Eshan shrugged modestly. We've been doing this for centuries. Fire, water, cleanliness, it's all just common sense. Aftermath. By the time extraction drones collected the cadets, the alien participants whispered among themselves. The human made fire without tools. The human produces soap from leaves and ash. The human actually survives this arena. Eshan packed his small satchel, waved at the bewildered aliens, and stepped onto the transport platform. In the galaxy's survival circles, a new legend was born: humans, fragile, small, yet frighteningly ingenious. HFY indeed.